Welcome back to another episode of Lucid Daily. We are going to start this episode off by watching something extremely neat, and then we'll go ahead and dive into exactly what happened with Lucid today and what this video means. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, this is a drone flyover of the Tesla Fremont factory, and right here there's a special little car, and take a look at it. And then it does a stop, and what it looks like it's doing a 0 to 60 test or some sort of acceleration performance test. You see the drone fly over, and then they get ready. It looks like they take a second, and boom. I can't tell if that's full speed or not from the height of the drone, so that's just interesting to know. But nonetheless, very cool sighting of what appears to be a Lucid. I can't help but think a DreamEdition. Actually, that is a DreamEdition. The only DreamEditions are in that gold color. So that was all the footage from the Lucid at the track. Yep, then they pan away. So that was that. Let's go ahead and dive into the rest of what happened today. There was actually quite a bit of news, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, welcome back to Lucid Daily. First off, Lucid was up 2.69%, up another 0.25% in the after hours. Tesla was up 5.61%, down a little bit of 0.5% in the after hours. Rivian, relatively flat today. GGPI up 11.8%, and that is because they did announce a partnership with Hertz that over the next 5 years they will be delivering 65,000 cars. That's absolutely incredible. These will be the Polestar 2s, and yeah, over 5 years, about 13,000 cars a year. So congratulations to the GGPI holders and eventual Hertz rental people that will be able to rent the Polestars. I think I've never driven one, but I think it's, from what I've heard, it's a fantastic vehicle and it's a great way to continue to get into North America. So let's go ahead and explain that video that we watched at the very beginning. This happened about 6 hours ago, a little bit longer now, about 7 hours ago. And Sawyer Merritt tweeted that Lucid Air spotted on the Tesla Fremont test track. Almost all Model S, X seem to be gone versus a very few days ago. Good sign for some soon to be new owners. And here's some closer pictures. They just took some screen grabs from that video. It's super blurry, but you can definitely tell this is a definite DreamEdition by that gold color, unless I'll get into this conspiracy in just a second, but I have an idea. So he's kind of explaining why Lucid would be at the test track, and I actually agree with what he's saying. He's saying Tesla is likely just doing benchmark testing. Every major automaker does this. When the Cybertruck comes out, you best believe GM and Ford are going to want to see the magic up close that Tesla created on that thing. Haha. I think someone tweeted out a photo of Hummer EV at Tesla too. And so you can actually see, I actually did a little bit more digging. It sounds like General Motors is poised. It says the new General has caught benchmarking all electric Lucid Air. I do not have any pictures of this to verify, just this one source. And then you also have, we did have pictures of the Lucid at the Ford facility, but no other pictures past that. It says that Ford is currently benchmarking the Lucid Air as well. So people are absolutely fascinated behind the mechanics behind the Lucid and the engineering and just the overall performance. And I can't help but think they're just studying the range of Lucid as well. This next screenshot here is something that caught me by surprise. This came out on April 1st, and I definitely don't think it was a April Fool's joke, but it was the grounds for class action lawsuit. Now, in the first couple paragraphs, it talks about if you have seen significant losses due to investing into Lucid, contact this source. And this is the terms for the class action lawsuit. The Lucid class action lawsuit alleges that as Lucid transitioned into a publicly traded company, defendants assured investors that Lucid would produce 577 EVs in 2021, 20,000 EVs in 2022, 49,000 EVs in 2023, including 12,000 of the Project Gravity SUV that would launch that year. Indeed, defendants repeatedly assured investors that Lucid's production capacity was rapidly increasing and that Lucid would reach its production targets. However, as the Lucid class action lawsuit alleges, defendants overstated Lucid's production capabilities while concealing that extraordinary supply chain and logistic challenges were hampering Lucid's operations from the start of the class period. Now, let me talk about my personal thoughts on this. I don't think that this is going to amount to anything. I could be wrong, but from what I've researched, I don't think that they have enough. I'd be surprised to see this class action lawsuit take any ground to make to have any sort of tailwind to help them. I wonder if this is what the SEC is investigating with Lucid, because it does sound, I mean, I definitely felt that way as an investor, especially when they revised down their estimate from 20,000 to 12 to 14,000. I felt like a little bit of a rug pull as an investor because I was expecting this 20,000 number for the last 6 to 8 months. I was investing with that number, and then all of a sudden, almost half of that production. So as an investor, I feel frustrated, but I don't feel like it's enough grounds for a class action lawsuit, because if you were to launch a lawsuit and then do actual investigations to see if they were going to hit that, however supply chain outages affected that number, you can't. I don't think there's enough evidence to say that Lucid was completely mischievous in hampering with that number. I think the evidence behind that would be extremely difficult to conclude that Lucid had this theory that they were going to produce 20,000 when they knew along the whole time that they couldn't. I think that would be extremely hard to come by. I do not see this lawsuit going anywhere. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'll be extremely open to hearing what you guys have to say about this. And if there's some pretty convincing comments in the comment section, I'll put them up on the next video, and we go ahead and talk about this for a while. But this is something I did not see any headlines on. Again, it was just one article, so this could just be. I highly doubt it's an April Fool's joke, just because I know that a lot of people have complained about this. So I would be really curious to see where this goes, but I don't expect it to do anything. Obviously, the stock wasn't affected by it. Lucid was up 2% today, 2.69% today. So it doesn't sound like that had too much of a bearing on the stock today. I think this kind of was what the SEC may be investigating. I could be wrong. I don't know what else they would investigate. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Consider subscribing if you enjoy my perspective on Lucid, especially on a daily basis. But like always, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.